This is passion fruit. This fruit is probably your best source of boosting your immune system. And this is pomegranate. This fruit will really help you when it comes to blood pressure. You want to lower your blood pressure, or you want to keep your blood pressure stable. This is one of the best fruits that you can use. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a lot more about this exotic fruit that only grow in this part of Nigeria. Today, we'll visit the home of Dr. Eunice, who runs an exotic fruit and vegetable garden right in her home, and she has been doing it for 22 years.
My name is Dr. Eunice. This is my home garden. We've been doing it for the past maybe 22 years. So I'm going to walk you around the garden to see some of the exotic fruits that we grow here in the garden, and they are mostly associated to Jos Plateau State because of the temperate microclimate that we have in Jos. Personally, what I try to do as a person is to try all these temperate fruits that are elsewhere. I try to see if I can grow them here, succeed in growing them. I'm trying kiwi right now. So I've succeeded in germinating the seeds. They're still growing, so we're waiting to see when they will yield their first fruit. As you can see, what I'm holding right now is passion fruit. We have two types here, the yellow passion fruit and the purple, or is it red passion fruit. So the passion fruit is a very good fruit. Every part of the plant is useful to us. When you have issues sleeping, or if you suffer from insomnia, the passion flower, when you take a tea of the passion flower, it enables you sleep and you sleep very well. And the leaves also consist of so many vitamins, and well, I also know that those that suffer from high blood sugar take the leaves, they boil the leaves and they take it, and it helps them, it helps lower their blood sugar level. When you grow passion fruit, there's a very high demand for passion fruit. Even if you have 100 kilograms of it, there's someone ready to pick up. So it's an exotic fruit with a lot of market value.
So how long does this take from planting to harvesting? How long does it take?
Within 2 years, if you grow it from seed, it will fruit. And if you get a seedling from the nursery, within 1 year, it will flower and produce its fruits. So here we are. This is pomegranate fruit.
Okay.
It also grows in Jos.
Okay.
And it has a lot of market value. Now, if you go to the fruit stands in Jos, this fruit is also imported from South Africa. And if you go to buy it, they sell a piece of fruit for 3,000, 4,000 naira, depending on the season. So that's why I said pomegranate fruits have a lot of market value. That's why I'm growing it around in my garden. Now, it has a lot of medicinal values too. It also consists of a lot of minerals and vitamins. It's good for your heart, it's good for your eyes, it's good for so many things in our physical body. I'm sure that's why people can afford to spend any amount of money buying one fruit, because of its importance to us. Grapes is another exotic fruit found in Jos, or we grow it in Jos. The fruits are still growing, they're not yet ripe, but it also have a lot of economic value for us gardeners or farmers in Jos. And in the market, you either find the one imported from places like South Africa, or you go for the homegrown grapes, which is equal in value and quality. So here in my garden, I sell the fruits. It fruits twice in a year. So normally we prune it in February, and the fruits are ripe June, July. Then we prune again after the rains around September, August, September, and then the fruits are ripe again December, January. So it produces its fruits twice in a year. And we have the seedlings here in our garden. If you want to grow it and you come, you buy the seedlings from us, and it is true to type. This particular one turns purple when it is ripe.
Most of the grapes sold in Nigeria, as well as the wine we consume, are imported from other countries. As you may know, most red and white wines are made from grapes. According to the United Nations Comrade Database on International Trade, $500,000 of wine were imported from South Africa to Nigeria in 2021. About 2.2 million worth of wine were also imported from the United States to Nigeria. Importation also comes from other countries such as Spain, Chile, Italy, France, and China. However, those who are growing grapes in Nigeria, even in a small quantity, are cashing out well because of the high demand of locally grown fruits. Most of the fruits grown in Nigeria, such as these grapes, are organic and are directly from the farm, which is healthy and good for your body, and not the ones that are imported from other countries, which has lots of preservatives and chemicals.
Yeah, one thing I know is that there is a very big market for Nigerian grown grapes.
Okay.
There's a very high demand. Like now, the one for this season is almost finished, and I already have people booking against the next season.
Why do you deal with issues of other reptiles, snakes and the rest?
That's one I don't.
Okay.
We've never come across a snake in this country.
In this whole farm? Or maybe the snake is hiding somewhere.
No, I'm sure some of the plants are.
Okay, they are repellent. I see, because I really like the setting, but my biggest worry I asked for was like, what if there are snakes?
No.
Okay.
We've not had any. Because we come out in the night and walk confidently.
Wow. I don't like you spray any snake repellent, nothing.
We don't do anything. The compound is just.
Wow. So it's only bear that you're battling with.
It's best.
That's okay.
They'll always know when your fruits are ripe and ready before you, and they'll finish it. My husband will say their Father in heaven is feeding them, but he didn't tell them to eat all and not allow some to the grower. Another exotic fruit that we grow in our home garden is the apple. And apple generally is a temperate crop, but it is also grown here in Jos because of the semi-temperate climate that we have. What you see mostly in the market are imported, but if we put in effort, we can produce what we can consume as a country in Jos, because apple grows and it yields very well also in Jos. So here in our garden, or in our farm, we have both the fruit and the seedlings. Now, people would normally say that apple seedlings are expensive, but the reason is that it doesn't come easy. It's a long process producing apple seedlings. So you extract the seed from the fruits. It has to go through refrigeration for the seed to break dormancy before you now grow the seedling, and after it is grown, you now carry out the technique of grafting. So that's why the seedlings are not found just everywhere on the streets, because of this long procedure and everything, but they're available.
So if this is not just, it can't grow anywhere else?
A number of people have bought the seedlings to try. Like last month, somebody ordered for it in Lagos. I've sent it. So maybe in the next 1 to 2 years, we'll get to know how it is doing in Lagos. Somebody has bought and planted in Abuja, and he's trying it for us to see how it will work there.
Okay. And you say it takes how long from this apple, from the nursery, for it to start?
At the moment, see, the thing with grafting is, when you grow from seed, it's just like mangoes, oranges, and everything. When you grow them from seed, they will take 4 to 5 years to grow to maturity to start producing. But if you take a branch from this tree that is fruiting and you graft to the young seedling, it assumes that it is a big tree. It can flower that year and produce fruit that year. These are raspberries. They're another exotic fruit that are growing in Jos. They also have very high economic value for us as a garden or as a farm. What you mostly find in the market are imported, and the imported ones are very, very expensive. So for the raspberries, we sell 100 grams for 2,000 naira.
Do you have any available for sale now? No. Until the season.
We have people booking and waiting.
So this is not even the season? Or people have booked finish and they're already...
No.
Okay.
We'll soon go into the season. But I think in the other place, we can find 1 or 2 that have the fruits that are ripe.
Okay. So even if it's ripe before someone can even get, people have already booked its finish. Wow.
See,
it's hard though.
If you want to be a farmer, just come to Jos, because the things that happen, like these things in Jos,
okay,
sometimes they are like abracadabra. Because these raspberries, okay, 1 kg, I sell 10,000. That's 1 kilogram.
10,000?
Yes, 10,000.
Okay.
But remember that they sell strawberry 1 kilogram, 1,002, 1,004. But this raspberries, 1 kilogram is 10,000. Now the imported one is more than 20,000.
The imported one is more than 20,000?
Yes, per kilogram.
Is this something that you recommend in terms of business-wise to a young person who wants to go into this? What kind of profit can you really make in a year, in just approximately?
I encourage the young people to go into agriculture, because agriculture in this time and age is not growing maize and cassava that we grew up and found our parents growing. Normally, when I want the youth to have an understanding of growing these exotic fruits, I use grape for instance. Now, you probably grew up and your parent were growing maize. You know, you pay money for plowing, you pay money for you planting, you apply first fertilizer, you do weeding, you apply fertilizer again, you do earthing up. So it's a lot of labor and so on and so forth. But now we are in the age of intelligent agriculture. So I use one grape stand to illustrate that to the youths, to encourage them. If you have one stand of grape, as I said, it fruits twice in a year. And in that one stand I showed you, one stand can yield more than 20 kilograms. And if you sell 1 kilogram, 2,500, that's how much?
That's 50,000.
And then you don't do anything. Once this thing have grown, that's all. The fertilizer it uses is cow dung. It's just to bring one bag of cow dung and pour under it, and you pour water, and that is all. And you harvest twice in a year. So imagine that you have just 6 tons, because since you also need to shield it from the birds. Now, if one stand gives you 20 kilograms, if you have 6 tons, that's how many kilograms? That's 120 kilograms. So by June, you have 120 kilograms. By December, you have another 120 kilograms. So that without stress, you are earning far much more than what the local farmer is doing and earning. So to me, it's a very big venture that the youths should come out and do full-time or as a hobby. Like the pomegranates, being that this is farm gate and the retailers will come and buy and add money, even though we sell to individuals. The smallest one fruit cannot go less than 500 naira. So we even sell it per gram. It's 4 naira per gram. So one fruit right at the farm gate going for 1,500, 1,000, depending on the weight. Again, the interesting thing is that to the young people, I say you don't have to even own land to grow these things. You can grow them in containers. Like this big pent bucket, you can grow your pomegranates inside of it, and it will grow and yield its fruit for you to eat and even commercialize. You can grow apples inside containers.
And to eat?
Yes.
This apple will eat?
Yes, it will.
Okay. I'm going to try that one.
You grow apples inside containers, you grow pomegranates inside. So you don't have to own the land for you to grow these things. I've also seen grapes inside the container. But it's just that, it won't form that big trunk that we saw. And probably it may not yield the 20, 30 kilograms we're talking about. But you can grow them inside containers. Now I have to cover these small babies with the net. If not,
I see.
You can see the ripe small babies.
Oh, wow. So because of bed now, you have to use...
You won't eat one fruit.
I will put cage. Trap.
You will not eat one fruit.
Oh, this is good. So why is this one's black? Is that the one that is getting...
Because they are mulberries. You can eat them. They're really sweet.
So these ones are ready for eating?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I try?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, this is the benefit of coming to Mulberry. All right, so let me eat my mulberry. If you want to try mulberry, please come to Jos. It reminds me of something we used to eat in the village when we were small. In my village.
You can try them. They're really, really sweet.
Oh my goodness, this is nice.
Wow.
How does it taste?
It's awesome.
Hmm?
As in there.
And this is my first time. This is my first time trying this. Oh. I've never tried this before. I'm not even sure I can see this in the market.
It has similar taste to the blackcurrant.
Okay.
So I covered it here. In the morning, I'll come and eat.
I can see. I wanted to say, Mommy, you almost finished the whole thing. No? I'm sure the birds will be crying like, who did this to us?
See, I left that one for them. I don't cover that one.
Okay.
But
Thank
if
you.
I come here in the morning, I'll just come. I will sit down, eat and eat and eat. When I'm satisfied, I cover the net.
Wow, this is so nice. Okay.
So today I get to share with you guys.
Thank you. Wow. You see? See? This is it. More berry. You want more berry? Go and subscribe to the channel. I'll share it with you. If you don't subscribe, I'll send beg. Go to the house. This is nice. This is lovely. This is what you enjoy. From your hard work.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me keep one for my brother.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Is that fish?
Yeah, catfish.
So invariably, it's only beef that you buy in the market. I think you grow everything you eat here. In the morning you take berry.
Well,
In the afternoon.
if you donate a cow, I won't say no. At least I can have my milk
Yes, sir. And then you use the
and then have my beef
dung.
from the house.
use the dung for your farm.
So I'm sure you've learned something new about this exotic fruit that grows in Nigeria, both the economic value and the health value. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and share this video so more people can get to see it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and become part of this community. Also on the channel, we have lots and lots of stories that you'll find interesting. And if you want to learn more about Jos, about Plateau State, we'll have a playlist on it. You can check them out and learn so much more about it. And until I see you on the next episode.
And the farmer will eat it.
Okay. This is for the farmers. Visitors not invited.